I think what quite possibly could be a small taste of hell for me is if I had the song Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears stuck in my head. You might not be old enough to have ever had a turntable, but there were certain albums I listened to and they had a skip. And it would be like, oops, baby, oops, baby, oops, baby. It would just keep repeating that. And this song is actually kind of appropriate that I would just think of this song of Oops, Baby, I Did It Again. And on that continual just catch, catch, catch. That's the cycle many relationships find themselves in. In fact, a lot of marital experts identify this pattern, and it's one of the first things we look at. Someone pursues with a need or request, and then the other person, they withdraw, they run. So then the other person comes back even harder and they pursue and they share a need and the other person pushes back even farther. And then there becomes this cold silence until you start the whole process over again. It's this negative, just time-sucking, energy-sucking cycle that we find ourselves falling into. And so, yes, it becomes that album that is on repeat and it just continues to catch that little, scratch in the album. So what can you do? First thing is you have to recognize it. And the second thing, you have to both decide when you can talk about the person's need and when the other person's ready to discuss the person's need. And you have to de-escalate the situation because it's not really about the person's need. It's about how each of you respond to that need because you both have needs, right? So the reason it gets out of hand is because you no longer focus on the need. You focus on how you have adapted your ability and how you continue this cycle. Again, you try to paint a burning house. First, see the negative cycle and even talk about what's going to happen if we continue this negative cycle. How will this break us up? Because that's my point. I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to break you up. Because if I can figure out what would break you up, then I can fix you. Think about it. Take time to talk to your partner about it. And remember, if you'd like to be on our weekly email list, go to relationshiprecall.com.